first and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Here he is on third and long. He'll get this one to Brown.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. They send a receiver in motion right. First down from the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Hurts now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Deontay Hardy to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, Jackson. Finding Flowers. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He spins by a man, and now he's in the clear. There he goes on the right side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles need only one to take the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. The questionable call leads to disaster. This one's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. Hits the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Forward.
1st and 10 from the 41.
180.
Lamar now from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar back to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coaches challenge him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
He's got Smith. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Handoff headed right. Barkley launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead to 7. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead to 8. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
180. Set up.
Now Jackson off the play action. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Hey, middle.
They go play fake with Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now it's second down.
180. Set up.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Set up, Dot. Set up.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. Lamar throwing again. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. Second down coming up.
Set up.
And they send a man in motion.
Set up.
Jackson's gonna throw again. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's brought down. They're gonna mark him at the 14. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And they're gonna get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Jackson yet again. Has it in close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Keeping it on the ground. And he rocks the tackler. And he will get into the end zone. Only fair. He got them the touchdown, so they let him pick up the 2 as well. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff.